When you get fired, what reason did they give?
They told me that I wasn't working up to their standard, that I was making mistakes.
Imagine your boss asks for a kidney. Now imagine you actually say yes. Now imagine HR saying, "Thank you for your sacrifice. Security will escort you out." Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Corporate America. The side effects may be worse than the disease. Today's story is about Debbie Stevens, a woman who literally gave a part of herself to help save her boss's life and somehow ended up unemployed. Most employees get a pizza party. Debbie gave away her whole entire organ and still couldn't get Employee of the Month.
In the door of my house, and the phone rang, and it was her saying, "What are you doing? Why are you home?" And I'm like, "Well, Jackie, I don't feel well." And she's like, "Well, you just can't come and go as you please. You know, people are going to think you're getting special treatment."
Back in 2010, Debbie Stevens learned her supervisor needed a kidney transplant. Now, most co-workers respond to bad news with, "Dang, that's crazy." Debbie responded with, "You can have one of mine." Tests revealed Debbie wasn't a direct match, so most people would have said, "I tried." Not Debbie. She entered a kidney swap program, basically the organ version of Secret Santa. She donated her kidney to a complete stranger. Someone else donated to someone else, and eventually her boss got moved to the front of the transplant line. After surgery, Debbie reportedly experienced complications, pain, digestive issues, recovery problems. The usual side effects of having one less kidney, because contrary to popular belief, the human body isn't a Lego set. You don't just remove a piece and continue life at 100%. So Debbie needed time off, lighter duties, maybe a little patience. Instead, she allegedly got criticism for not recovering fast enough. Hold up. Fast enough? Man, she wasn't late turning in a spreadsheet. She was late growing back an organ. What was the expectation? Can you hurry this up? We need them TPS reports.
The only thanks she got from her boss came in an email. Thanks more than I can ever say.
Debbie reportedly complained to Human Resources, which is a corporate language for "I'm exhausted." Every other option, because HR is like a smoke detector. Sometimes it helps. Sometimes it just makes noise while everything burns. According to the reports, after she complained, she was transferred to another dealership farther away, then demoted, then eventually terminated. At this point, the story sounds like a reverse rewards program. Donate a kidney, lose a job. Collect emotional damage. Debbie filed a discrimination complaint. The government looked at the situation and said, "Wait, y'all fired the kidney lady?" Even bureaucrats were confused. Debbie later filed a lawsuit seeking millions in damages. The case eventually settled privately, meaning the details were sealed tighter than a pharmaceutical commercial disclaimer. We don't know the amount, but somewhere, Dave the accountant definitely had to explain why kidney-related litigation suddenly appeared on the quarterly reports. Now, here's the part that makes this story so fascinating. Debbie reportedly said she didn't regret donating, not because her boss got a kidney, but because a stranger got a chance to live. Think about that level of perspective. Most of us hold grudges over a borrowed lawnmower. This woman lost a kidney, lost a job, fought a legal battle, and still found peace in helping another human being. That's either incredible maturity or she's operating on a spiritual software update the rest of us haven't downloaded yet. The lesson is, sometimes heroes don't wear capes. They wear hospital gowns. And sometimes they discover that no good deed goes unpunished. Debbie gave away a kidney. Corporate America gave away her parking space. And if that story teaches us anything, it's the kindness may not always be rewarded, but it will always reveal character, including everybody else's. I'm just glad Debbie's kidney ended up with someone who appreciated it, because apparently appreciation wasn't available in this employee handbook. If you like it, share it, subscribe, comment, and tell me, was Debbie tripping? Or is she a role model for humanity?
If I didn't live through it myself, I probably would have a hard time believing it also. But this is exactly how it happened.
On Monday, Jacqueline Brucia said this.
I will always be very grateful that she gave me a kidney. I have nothing bad to say about her. She did a wonderful thing for me, and I wish her the best.
What did you have to be ashamed about?
That's just it. Nothing really, I guess.